Have you ever thought it would be nice to really have a TV in your pop-up, but you have no way to get a signal? Well, today I'm going to show you how I installed an HD antenna on our pop-up. So the tools we're going to need for this project, obviously some 2x4s, we're going to need a drill, you're going to need some kind of a rasp and or file, or maybe a cylindrical sanding disc, some glue, some screws, a piece of twine, a small nail, drill bits, probably a 1-inch diameter, and a hole saw, and we will also need some kind of conduit and something to cut the conduit into 2 pieces. This is a piece of electrical conduit. It's about 1 1/16 inches in diameter. When you drill, your bit is not going to be big enough to bore a hole in the 2x4, so you will have to enlarge it using a file, a rasp, or something else that you have at your disposal. So let's go back to the trailer. So my first solution was to make a wedge. So these are tapered. I have a hole here. That was for a square post so I could turn the antenna 90, 90, 90, 90. And that would slide under this rail before we put the roof up. The problem was, once it was up, there was no way to turn this without getting out some kind of a tall ladder, and you're not going to carry a tall ladder on a pop-up. So I had to come up with another solution. So this is my solution that's made out of 2x4s. They are glued and screwed together. Depending on what kind of pole you get, and what I bought was a piece of electrical conduit, and that is about 1 1/16 inches in diameter. And since your bits are only 1 inch, you will need to have a file or a rasp or a small disc sander in order to enlarge that hole so your pole can go up through. So let me show you how this gets installed. So the way this installs, I have a notch here to go over top of this piece, and this just slides in. Then I take this pin and install it, and that locks this unit so it can't pull out. I then take my lower pole and install that through the hole. On this end of my antenna, I used a large hole saw to make a disc for this to sit on the platform, and that is glued on with CA glue. So once this is inserted and I line my pieces up, I have a pin that I can put through to lock these 2 pieces together. And there's enough friction here so that the antenna will stay in the position that it's located. I hope this has given you an idea of maybe how you can equip your pop-up with a HD antenna. Stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed the video.